people would describe my energy and essence as warm, safe, grounding, and inviting. And I'm quite a sensitive person, energetically and emotionally. And yet I'm also quite playful and like teasing the people I'm close to. Authenticity, openness, like connecting on a real human-to-human, genuine level is really important to me. And I cultivate that in my, of course, personal relationship, but also my professional. Like in my leadership, I hold two. So it's the vision and the work we're here to do that really matters, and holding that to a high quality. But also like people first, not really profit driven, but more. It's always been about the people. We're on the fire side. I think one of the things I describe myself as is like a prophet, like a prophetic energy, like critiquing society, like showing that there is a better way to be, and having that voice and rebuking the power systems. On the personal level, like being more nurturing, even the people who don't fit in society, people who don't, like kind of are set aside or given up by others. Like bringing them into community is something I'm passionate about. Building connections, building community is quite important, like that kind of family feeling. And let me show you. So this is my living room. All living room turned into a training space. So this is where we host our like coaching trainings and other workshops for schools and others. And we train here, like we sit on the floor, and we eat together and cook together. Some of our trainees are like corporate professionals. Like one's an HR director for us for a company here. And she was like, "Why is there a training in a living room in a condo? Isn't it a bit weird?" But I think sitting there, connecting back to herself, learning how to connect with others through coaching skills. She said it brought her something, like bringing her back in touch with humanity, where in the corporate life it's quite disconnected, and like coming back to connection, I think is something that I'm quite passionate about. There's something I can't stand in the world is like just this disconnectedness, whether that's in the personal relationship I'm in, like the worst thing for me, like in my relationships, is when we have a fight and then there's a sense of disconnection. Like I find that very, very difficult. Likewise, like going to networking meetings and people aren't really genuine, they're kind of all putting on a front, like that really turns me off. In terms of my leadership role, is something that I took on, as I wrote in the other answer, like reluctantly. Like I was always in the beginning looking for someone I can learn from. Like it's not something that I actively sought out. Like, it wasn't like part of my ambitions. It's like I'm tending to a garden, and I'll be passing it on to others when others come. Like a caretaker is one of the ways I see my leadership. Actually, like what this makes me think of is like two sides of me, and like the prophetic and then the community caretaker. It's like I've always had this fire inside of me from a very young age, a sense of what is right and what is wrong. And so critiquing the systems, the power structures, especially those in leadership, like things should be better and can be better, or like society. But then learning more and more that like that is still a part of me and that's what I'm called to. But the other side is something that is part of my calling too, like taking care, nurturing a community, nurturing a generation of leaders that will come, take the mantle and take this vision forward. Because I don't see myself as the person holding this work in Cambodia and who's meant to hold it forever. No, I think my role is to be here and like be the spark and be the nurturing ground where the leaders can rise, and then I can pass this on to them and support their work in the community. And that's really how I see my work and the work that Cambodia Coaching Institute is here to do. Like finding these gems, these stars that are doing amazing work, and providing them with that support. So I guess like the coach's role with amazing superstar clients. That's how I also see my organization, CCI, and the other stuff we do. Like finding the stars, giving them a nurturing ground so that they can do amazing work in the country.